Okay, reviewers, ready to go? Ready to go? Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Hannah Atkinson, and I'm going to be talking about why you should eat locally grown food. One of the reasons that I'm talking about this is because my family, we were trying to find a way to help the environment that would be easier than a lot of other ways, and we researched and found eating local food, which actually has a lot of personal benefits that many people don't know about. So first, I want to ask you guys, are you confident in the food that you buy in the supermarket? Do you think it's safe? Hands, do you think it's safe? 2 hands? Okay. Well, on average, 68% of Americans think that their food is from the supermarket is somewhat to not at all safe, which is probably because 73 million people get foodborne illnesses every year, with 12.3% of these illnesses being caused by produce, and it's mostly because it's improperly handled, packed, shipped, or processed. And your chance of getting a foodborne illness can be significantly decreased if you eat local foods. So today I'm going to talk about what eating local means, why you should eat local food, and finally how you can join the local food movement. First off, what is eating local? There are a lot of different definitions, but Whole Foods says that it's when you're eating food that's grown within a 200-mile radius of your home. Obviously, the closer to your home, the better. And the local food movement can be defined as trying to build more locally based, self-reliant food economies. First reason that you should eat local foods is that they're fresher. They're often picked within 24 hours of reaching your house, so literally it'll be picked off the vine and within 24 hours it can be in your mouth. For this reason, there are no preservatives. They last longer, they're more nutritious. Nutritional value declines with time, and by the time you buy your food at the supermarket, it's being picked, it's being processed, packaged, sent to a distribution center, and then sent to your grocery store. So a lot of the time you're not getting all the nutritional benefits that you can get if you were eating local. They also taste better, and I'm not sure who wouldn't want their food to taste better. It's in season, it's ripe. The farmers don't have to worry about the food getting squished when it's being shipped. So that's a reason why you'll find like a rock-hard peach in the grocery store, but this way your peach literally falls apart in your mouth. So how many of you would like to save money? Everyone. If you eat local foods, you save money. The farmers don't have to worry about packaging. There are less transportation costs. They don't have to worry about preservatives. So they pass these savings along to you. And also the food is in season that you're eating, and in-season food is always cheaper than out of season. My favorite, local foods have less environmental impact. They help fight global warming. They reduce transportation and pollution, so less fossil fuels are burned when the food is being transported. There was a study in Iowa that found that a regional diet, like eating local foods, actually consumes 17 times less oil and gas than a typical diet where your food is shipped across the country. This is because the typical food item, like a tomato, is shipped 1,500 miles across the U.S. to get to your plate. Also, when you eat local, you're using less packaging. That means less fossil fuels are used to make the packaging, and then there's less in the landfills. Also, most farmers that are local avoid petroleum-based fertilizers that a lot of the industrial farms use, and these fertilizers can seep into waterways and the surrounding environment, which hurts animals too. Also, a lot of people wonder if it's better to eat local foods or organic foods, and a study from the Food Policy Journal found that it's actually better to eat local foods. The benefits that you get from organic foods are really significantly outweighed by the environmental detriment, so it's better to eat local foods. And if you want to take it a step further, you can look for sustainable local foods, which the farmers and the farm have zero environmental impact. Going off of that, local foods preserve green space and farmland. If you're supporting your local farmer, you're helping them stay in business, which keeps development in check, and it also makes sure that if there was an emergency, we have farms surrounding us so that they can provide us with food if there ever was an emergency. Also, local foods help promote food safety. Logically, the less steps that there are between getting your food to your door, there's less chance of contamination and bioterrorism. The Center for the New American Dream says that local food is often safer and it's not doused with as many chemicals as food that comes from industrial farms. Also, you know exactly where your food is coming from, so if there ever was an outbreak of E. coli, like the spinach scare that happened, you know exactly where your food came from, so you know if it's safe or if it's not safe and you should throw it out. Local foods support your local economy. The money that you give to your farmers stays close to home. It's put into your local economy. And a study by the New Economics Foundation found that $1 spent locally generates twice as much income for the local economy. And when you're not buying locally, you are only giving 20 cents of your dollar to the farmer, and when you do buy locally, they get dollar for dollar of what you spend. Another good thing that I like is that it promotes variety.
6 minutes.
The farmers grow a variety of crops. When you're in the supermarket, you're only getting brand name food like red delicious apples and orange carrots, but then if you're doing local food, you might get these purple carrots, which are actually really good that a lot of people have never tried. It also protects biodiversity and preserves a wider agricultural gene pool, which is important for long-term food security. You will also create a community. You know where your food comes from and you can connect to the people that grow it. This is common in European culture. You'll go to the farmer's market and you know the person that sells your food, so you're making a connection, and that's good. Okay, so now you know about why you should join the movement, but here's how. You can visit localharvest.org where you will type in your zip code, and then it'll give you grocery stores, co-ops, farms, farmers markets in your area that are part of the local food movement. And I'm part of a CSA, Community Supported Agriculture Group, where you buy shares of a farm and you'll get a box of in-season produce sent to you like this every week, which is delicious. So, in conclusion, why would you not want to eat food that tastes better, that has more nutritional value, that's safer, while saving money and helping the environment and helping your local economy? So, thank you.